Hello, beautiful people out there in the world. Kind words and smiles always has been and it always will be a way of life, a way of thinking for living. They should be household expressions, of emotions. They should be atmospheric in society and out into the world and amongst beautiful people, and as often as they congregate together, as often as they gather together in circles for whatever it is they're doing, walking down the streets, as I've often stated previously before, in the grocery store, even some more. Beautiful people, for wherever you are, from far and near, and wherever it is that you go, deem it necessary always to express love, kind words, and smiles. We've got to get back to the basic ways of thinking and living. We've got to get back to the norm. We have become so far stretched apart and so distant apart from one another because we're not comfortable with the feeling of the words, with the expressions of the word. We take offense to the word. When I present my channel to people, I present my channels in its entirety, just as it is. Frank Anderson, kind words and a smile. And then some people will still ask me, some of the beautiful people will still ask me, what is my content? And I tell them just that, kind words and a smile. That's what I want to present to you. That's my desire to present those words and those words of expression in detail to you. I desire to make you feel better with kind words and smiles. I live, as I often say, to make you feel better with kind words and smiles. I can't function without kind words and smiles in my life. And then I'll tell them, when they ask me that, some people will say, what are you talking about? What does that mean? Well, again, and I'll use that term just like that. No offense meant, but to those beautiful people, I say again, I encourage people to smile and feel good about themselves. And then I'll say, whenever you hear something pertaining to, or somebody speaking to you in terms of kind words and smiles, that's a good thing. That's a wonderful thing. And, primarily beautiful people is because, we are afraid to exist amongst each other. We can't allow that to happen. We are so uncomfortable about being around each other. We can't allow that to happen either. Nope. First things first. Love, kind words, smiles, and faith have always been here, long before fear, beautiful people. No disrespect to anybody whatsoever. Okay, but fear will kill you and faith will heal you, okay? And I choose to heal you, beautiful people, okay? Somebody's got to do it. Somebody's got to take the initiative, okay, to establish that structure, that foundation for which love is built upon. Kind words and smiles, beautiful people. That's the foundation for which its beauty is built upon, is established upon, is laid upon, okay, is given upon, is received upon, is presented to you upon. I can go upon on and on, beautiful people, but I'm not going to go, upon on and on. Because I think at that point, you get the message. But if your beautiful self don't, I'm coming back again. I'm not done. I got a long day ahead of me, and I'm going to love you beautiful people real good. All right? When you go home to your families, or when you're driving down the street in your car, you're going to be thinking, Frank Anderson, kind words, and a smile. And I'm going to give you every reason to think that, beautiful people. All right? I'm going to give your beautiful selves every reason to think that way. Because as far as I am concerned, short of Frank Anderson, and to the full of love, kind words, and smiles, okay, it's everything you need. And it's everything you need to be and should want to be. And everywhere in your lives. Beautiful people, kind words and smiles you should allow to permeate you. You should allow it to saturate you, beautiful people. You should allow it to nurture you. Every other word, short of vulgar language, beautiful people, are cuss words, You know, not to rain on somebody's parade or talk about anybody, but the fact remains, every other word that come out of your beautiful mouth flow from your beautiful soul to your lips to hit the atmosphere, beautiful people, should be pertaining to love, kind words, and smiles. Beautiful people, as I said before, and as I shall continue to say, let's nurture the land. Let's heal the land. Let's stabilize the land. Let's put it back the way it was, okay? The way that our ancestors and patriarchs have established for it to be in a very beautiful way. Okay, beautiful people? Let's put it back the way it was. Let's establish a foundation of love, kind words, order, structure, and respect in our lives and in our homes and for our families, beautiful people. No, we cannot go any further forward with what we've been going forward with in our living and our thinking, seeing for ourselves that the world is in the shape that it's in, beautiful people. No, let's not change the world anymore. It's been changed enough. And that's the problem. Let's not change the world. Let's just put it back the way it was and leave it such as it was and such as it is when we put it back the way it needs to be and supposed to be. Okay? And let's stabilize it. Let's nurture it. Let's saturate it. Let's fill it with love, kind words, and smiles, beautiful people. That's what we got to do. Don't forget Miss Frank Anderson, Kind Words and a Smile on YouTube. Let's do that, beautiful people. Let's put it back the way it was. All right? Let's not point the fingers. Let's not do none of that kind of stuff. Enough of pointing fingers, okay? Let's put the fingers away and let's allow the love, the kind words, and the smiles to come forth. And let's take responsibility for that. Let's take responsibility for being that, presenting that, imposing that, okay? We are aggressive and assertive about everything else. Let's be aggressive and assertive about presenting, projecting, promoting, and coping with love, kind words, and smiles, beautiful people. To all you beautiful people out there in the world to whom I speak at the sound of my voice, all right, beautiful people? Let it be your primary choice, okay? You have a free will to think with. You have a free will to live with. Let that free will be filled with love, kind words, and smiles, beautiful people. Let's nurture each other. Let's pamper each other with its beauty. Okay, let's take responsibility for each other walking around looking stoic. Okay? Look at them and tell them you love you. I love you and I care about how you think and I care about how you feel. Okay? Just like we police each other about everything else, let's police each other with love, kind words, and smiles. All right, beautiful people? As you often say, you want to keep it real and you want to keep it 100. That's as real as it gets, and that's as 100 as it's going to be, beautiful people. To all you beautiful, wonderful people out there in the world to whom I speak. And yes, you know who you are. You know exactly who I'm talking to because you know it's you and you know it needs to be addressed. And you know in your lives it needs to come to rest. And you know in your lives it needs to be restored so it can be the best in which you are to be. Succumb to its beauty. Do its beauty on duty, okay? Dutify your life with love, kind words, and smiles, beautiful people. All right? You know I'm not going nowhere. And you know I'm not going nowhere. And you know I'll be right back, beautiful people. To all you beautiful, wonderful people out there in the world to whom I speak, beautiful people, don't surrender your free will. And thanks for the smile, miss. Wave at the camera. And don't forget to check out my YouTube channel, Frank Anderson, Kind Words and a Smile. I love you and your family. You see what we're doing out here? We're loving out here just like that, beautiful people. And no surrender and no retreat, and I'm not taking no prisoners less than kind words and smiles. If that be the case, you're going to have to go to another facility, all right? To all you beautiful, wonderful people out there in the world to whom I speak, you all have a smiling day on me, okay? And let's smile together. Keep smiling, beautiful people, and let's highlight the world like the sun. Even when it's night, let it shine bright.